What's up, guys? Super Duckman 24 here. Wrong screen. Whoa. Yikes. Okay. We're back with another video featuring Farming Simulator 2019. Now, a lot of people might be wondering why I'm playing 19 so much. Well, I have a lot of mods on 19 versus 22. I need to play 22 some more and kind of get the feel for it. And with this one, I have mods, and I figured, why not? Go ahead. We will start doing more 2022 now. But I didn't have a snow mod. I don't think there's a snow mod out there yet. So I figured, why not? Now, it's ironic that I'm playing this after working over 19 hours in total doing snow removal this past snowstorm, or winter storm, whatever you want to call it. And it was the worst kind of snow. It did not get very cold. It was teetering right around freezing, so it was that really slushy, wet, pain in the butt to clear snow, as you'll see in these winter cleanup videos that I'm going to be posting for the Valentine's Day Marathon. It was just a royal pain. The snowblower struggled, at least at my house, to do it. My uncle's house was not as bad, but at my house it was bad. So, and you'll see a lot of other videos. I don't want to spoil it because there's another video that's something I haven't really done in a while. I really got some good footage with my GoPro. So, anyways, I had gotten a lot of the map cleared, just in my spare time, and went to sleep on the game, and boom, there was a little bit of snow. It's not a lot of snow, but there's snow. So I figured, why not make another video featuring the snowplow? And we're gonna appears that my Wi-Fi on my laptop went down. Relax, it's okay. Anyways, so here we are. This is not the farmhouse. I don't know why it spawns me over here. This is where my actual house is. No, that's the shop. Here we go. So, as you can see, we do have some snow. There was no snow that spawned in right here. But you can see it's a very little bit of snow. It got up to 18 degrees today. So there we go. So we'll get to hop in our trusty Chevy truck. Fire it up. Turn the headlights on. Head out. Okay, so it was down. Here we go. I thought I cleared it enough. So we're going to be using multiple different plows. We'll use the truck a little bit. We'll use the skid steer a little bit, and we'll use the loader a little bit. Bought a bunch of dump trucks so I could carry salt to various places, so I didn't have to always stop and drive all the way back for salt. But this is like a light dusting of snow, so it should be easy to clear versus when I did the first round. The big lights are already on. It's a good thing I don't have the real-time time zone on, because if I do, it'd be dark right now, and you can't fast forward to daylight. We might just plow through the night, make it different, because you guys saw it during the daytime. was trying to see if I can do the whole driveway. I'm not going to try to push that big mound. There's no way. Where'd my clock ding? I have a John Deere clock that makes noise, and so every hour when it hits it, it makes a little bing. That's usually the sound it would make if it were to make the sound of whatever was at the time. I don't know if it makes sounds during the night, so I just leave the batteries out. Oh, yes. There we go. I think one more pass and I should be to the grass. I wasn't trying to rhyme there either. There we go. Go, 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 go. Come on, Chevy. Oh, don't get stuck, don't get stuck, don't get stuck. Come on. There we go. It's a good little Chevy. It did pretty good. Got a lot of it up. So yeah, no, it snowed. It was funny because when I went into... We did salting on Sunday, and both times I went in, nothing. Like, when I came in on Sunday morning, it was doing absolutely nothing. But as I got closer to work, I saw a flurry here and there, but it really wasn't doing anything. By the time I got into work, got the truck fired up, we had loaded up with salt. It was really snowing. We got an inch, a good inch. And it let up, I forget when it stopped exactly, but by the, we finished salting and doing our route at around, we got back around 10:30. So it wasn't super long. It was literally just salt and go. We took the backpack blowers with us and just blew off whatever we could. And it was kind of that slushy, little slush kind of. So, same thing when I went in on Wednesday morning. We went in, and it hadn't even started snowing yet. And everyone's phone, like the weather app, said that it was snowing or rain. It was raining because what happened was it was rain transitioning into snow. So, when we left, it was starting to sprinkle, like, and then it transitioned into sleet. The first property we were at, it was rain, but then as we finished up the first one, you could tell it was transitioning into the wintry mix. Then it was going to and then by the time we got finished the second property, like putting salt down, it had fully transitioned into snow. And it was not heavy, but it was coming down enough where it was a good amount. It really got heavy around when we finished doing all of our, like when we finished our first round. That was when it got heavy, and it was almost like whiteout conditions basically, which was not fun to drive in. But so basically we had to go down and do some other properties because their subcontractors didn't show up for some reason, which is a really good way to make landscapers mad. So it was about 11:30 when we finished doing the properties down there, and it was determined that we would just, it was snowing so hard that we would just get the entrances so people could get in and out, and maybe do a path so people could get to their cars, but come back and call it a day. I ended up working 13 hours that day because we started at 2 in the morning. So we finished around, oh, I forget what exact time we left, and the snow had let up. So we went home, rested. I took like a military shower, had some dinner, and just got some sleep. I ended up getting like, I think, what was it, like 4.5 hours? And then we came back in at 2 in the morning on Thursday, and we literally just went back and did an all-out clean. Which, for some of the places that we did that were small enough, we ended up doing. It was literally just maybe a little touch up and put some salt down. Other places we did like an all-out clean, but some other, like the banks, were really easy to do because the banks don't have much sidewalks, so it's literally just touch up and go. So in total we ended up doing 6 hours that day. In total I was just shy of 20 hours. I worked at 19 hours and 50 minutes, which is not bad at all. But it beats doing everything in one day, because we would have ended up working at least 20 hours or more if we had stuck around, and everyone had been up since about 1 a.m. We were all kind of getting tired, and and it ended up actually snowing again. We weren't going to get a lot, like it was less than an inch of accumulating snow Thursday morning, and it ended up snowing when we were doing our second route, so we probably would have had to get called back in Thursday morning anyway, so it worked out in the end that we just came back in the morning. And it's easier to do because a lot of the places opened, so by the time the snow did stop, a lot of the places were still open, and there were cars in the parking lot, so it was harder for the plows to get into the lots versus coming back at 2 in the morning. The lots were empty, and the plows were able to get everything done, which makes a difference, believe me. But yeah, no, it was good. One of my coworkers let me mount my GoPro on his plow truck that he uses, and the camera unfortunately pivoted a little bit, so the image is not perfectly straight, but it is some really, really awesome footage. And if it's at the risk of getting made fun of by my other coworkers, because I make YouTube videos, I don't care. He was really nice about it, and I owe him big, because I'm one of the drivers for the sidewalk crews. So we're making good progress with the driveway. It likes to bounce a lot. Boss DTX getting it done. That's what we use at Complete. We use DTX plows. I talked to my coworkers about getting a truck, and they were pointing out some trucks with plows, because I do want to get a plow truck eventually. I don't think if I ever get a truck, like in the beginning, I would not want to get a plow truck. And I'll tell you why. It's not... If I do get a plow truck, I want to get something older. That way, if something were to happen, it wasn't my primary truck. Plus, with gas going up, that burns through a lot of gas. So, if anything, I would want a smaller truck to start out with, and then work my way up. Get like a Colorado or something. Nothing major. I love my Equinox right now, so I don't want to give that up yet. That's my baby. I'm just about to put 30,000 miles on that car, believe it or not. You can tell there's not a lot of snow. It's easier to push with the truck versus the other ones. You can see I got some more trucks with salters, and then I'll get my loader out here in a minute. I wish they had like a Now I know what a lot of people who are watching this, or if any of my coworkers are watching, I know I have a V-plow and I can use the V-plow, but it just pushes the snow. I like the way I just like to keep it locked. It's easier to do this way. Plus, it's not like real life where it's weird like that. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, see, it just pushes it all. It doesn't push like it would in real life. It's the one downer about simulators is it doesn't get it. It gets it close, but it's not like 100% accurate. Because also I can use like these big loaders that, you know, normally if you drive on these snowbanks, you know, you'll get stuck, but in the video games I can actually drive up on snowbanks, which video game logic, yeah, makes a lot of sense. Or you can push it into buildings and it just disappears like this. Ta-da. Try doing that in real life. You'll either destroy your truck, building, or get stuck. There we go. Push, 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 push. Yep, see? I can just right up on the snowbank. Uh-oh. Don't get stuck now. The one thing I also don't like about the way that you can control the V-plow, is the one wing control for the left wing. Also, if I move it up and down, controls the height, which if I hit V, it also does the same thing. So it's very easy to accidentally adjust something. And when you put it in straight forward like that, it bounces uncontrollably. Like, there's nothing I can do about it. Like some of the bigger trucks, it doesn't do that, but this one it does, which really gets annoying. And when you put it in the scoop mode, it just automatically just pushes it off to the side. And I can't be too hard on the game because it is a game. It's not like real life, so oh well. Go ahead and turn my brakes on. See? There it goes, it bounces. Oh man. So we'll put it back into the default position. Excuse me. There we go. Okay. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Come on. There we go. Perfect. I forget how I did it for the first time, and obviously these little specks all put salt down, so I was just going to put salt down because if you run the salter, it actually just clears everything, but I thought, why not make another plow video? Do a let's play plow video. And actually, spell it right on the title. I can't believe I misspelled that and didn't catch it because I made multiple parts. And I did not realize that I made a mistake, until it uploaded it, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I felt so stupid. Come on, there you go. It's one thing I hate about doing in this little nook. I'll just come through there with the salter and we'll call it good. Come on. Work with me now. Keep glancing at the clock because I want to make sure I don't make this too long. This is my little area where I dump snow, so that's why it's not plowed perfectly. There we go. Bingo. All this I'll get with the loader. Let's see, I just want to see how I'm doing on time. 24 minutes, that's not too bad. Oops, I didn't have it down all the way. We'll use the skid steer to get back in there. Come on. I'll plow up into this little nook area, but skid steer's gonna do the rest. Ooh, nice and dark now. Now here's something I never really seen done before. I just have it in the full V position. We're just gonna do a lap in the fully V position. If you remember in the last video, this is all the parts that I did with the skid steer. We'll push it back into the straight blade mode. Turn on some music. Love that about the autosave, because I have crashed the game before on accident. No, sorry. The game has crashed before, which gets very annoying. Wait, did I? Yeah. Okay, I am gonna speed the clock up a little bit. Put it at 30. Try doing that in real life. There we go. You know what? Speed up to 60. And this was all done with the skid steer, if you remember. Got down to 12. Look at that. Looks like the sun's getting ready to come up. It was like, when I was plowing the other night and it was dark, it got light at like, the sun was like fully up. It was bright at like 3 in the morning. Now, if, this is the map that was on my first ever farming simulator game, which I had 2011. This was the first map. And I did Let's Play videos featuring that map. So this is a edited version. So I don't know where this takes place, but see how it's getting light, and it's just now like 2 in the morning. Makes no sense. But it's video game logic. Don't question it. In fact, actually, slow back down. Well, to 30 at least. Then once it gets to 3 o'clock, I'll slow it down even more. Come on, there you go. Oh, come on, come on. I guess another reason why I haven't really done a lot of snow stuff on Farming Simulator 2022 is I have a boatload of mods on here, and I have noticed it makes the game lag sometimes. I am trying to avoid that with Farming Simulator 2022 because I don't want to overload the game and it not be any good. Just lag all the time. Or crash all the time because the mods don't work right. You know what I'm saying? Because it takes forever for this game to load. Like, I will literally sometime, there will be days where I have opened it and it will take forever to load. Like, I have gone and done something else. By the time I finish whatever I was doing, it has finally loaded. Or there were times beforehand, before I moved, that when it loaded all, it would just freeze up and I would have to shut my computer completely off and restart it. I got rid of those. And the thing is I didn't know which mods were doing that. If there was a mod that I was playing on or would use and it would cause the game to crash, I took that mod off. And I noticed that the game improved a lot better. So it is 3:30 in the morning, and you can tell it's pretty much morning. Early bird gets the worm. We're almost done doing this little area, and then we'll head back. I'll run the salter through everything and make sure it's salted good. I'm not really worried about here because I don't have a lot. I'm not doing a lot of stuff over in here. Plus, trying to plow up along that fence is a pain in the butt. Okay, here we go. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Yeah. I love the song. In fact, I'm not going to talk for this song. such a good song. I love the songs on these games. Okay, we're almost done with this little section, and then this will be the end of part 1. This part 1 feature, I wanted to feature just the blue truck. And part 2 will feature just the loader. And skid steer and stuff like that. Wheels are spinning. Didn't want to do that. Didn't want to do that. There we go. There we go. Not bad. That's good. That's a good stopping point for part 1. We actually cleared a fair amount with the truck. Boom. Okay, we're back for part number 2. Yeah, that's a good stopping point anyway.